Hello everybody, it's Connor Brady, and today I'm going to be showing you two records that I got at the Princeton Record Exchange. They're both metal records. Um, they're both metal records. But yeah, let's get started. But first off, I wanted to say this weekend I had a performance over at School of Rock. It's the Modern Metal preview show, and I'm going to be posting those videos of my performance with the other talented and young musicians that I played with on my YouTube channel either tomorrow or Tuesday maybe, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, let's get started. Alright, so the first record that we're going to be looking at today is Slipknot's most recent record, The End So Far. This record is, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, this record is very underrated. There are a lot of good songs on the record, but people have been hating it a lot, and I don't really understand the hate. I think, like I said before, I think it was a great album. The singles that they released were worthy singles. I think they didn't really disappoint, besides the Chapeltown Rag, since there was a really long, or big gap with the time difference between when the Chapeltown Rag released and the Dying song, because people wanted more. But that was pretty much the only thing that was really bad, and that's saying a lot. That's just like, there wasn't really anything bad about this. But anyways, so here's the song list. First off, we have Adderall, which is, in my opinion, one of the worst songs off of this record. Slipknot has a history of having really creepy openers. They've had that weird number barcode thing off of MFKR that they did for Self-Titled, which was the intro to Sick. They did 515, which, fun fact, is the area code for Des Moines, Iowa, I believe. It's somewhere in Iowa. It's probably just Des Moines, which was the opener for People Equal Shit. Then the Volume 3-1, which was like Prelude, which opens The Blister Exists, and on and on and on. This one is an opener for the Dying song, but I don't think it lives up for it to be an opener for this song. It's all sunshine and rainbows. I mean, it can be an eerie thing because Slipknot stuff is not really that calm. That's more of like an Oasis song, and that's actually probably the worst thing that I can say about it. But it's just, it's not really there for me. To be fair, I haven't listened to the song fully, so there might be a build-up at the end to the Dying song, but I just don't know. But anyways, the Dying song. This song right here is really good. I like the breakdown in the song, and the solo is short, but also really good. And there's two solos in there, both performed by Jim. He did one with like some weird octave chord thing that was really connecting the chorus, or the pre-chorus, and the breakdown. Not the breakdown, so the pre-chorus and the chorus, which was really cool. It sounded really creepy. And the actual solo, which connected that little part where the solo was actually being played, and then the breakdown, which was actually really cool. Those are all great things that song had in it. The Chapeltown Rag, another great song. It actually brought back some of the old Slipknot stuff. It's really aggressive, and it's one of the best songs off the record, with Dying song also being on there. So yeah, the Chapeltown Rag also has a really sick breakdown on it. Yeah, and then Yen. This song is okay. It goes calm, then aggressive, and calm. It does remind me of Not Long for This World, except Not Long for This World, which is also off of We Are Not Your Kind, is a little bit better, in my opinion. But Yen is great. This Sid solo in it, it's great too. And then moving on to Hive Mind, it's a good song off the record. But I want to talk about Warranty real quick, because that's also one of my favorite songs off of the record. Like I said with the Dying song and Chapeltown Rag, there's a lot of aggression with that song. And it's kind of brought back the old Slipknot formula where it was all aggressive and it was like F you and all that stuff. So it's kind of brought that mentality back and all that tone back. Medicine for the Dead. It's an okay song, honestly. It's one of the more popular songs that wasn't a single off of the End So Far, but it's an okay song for me. Acidic is also one of my favorites off of this record. It's a more blues-oriented song, but also really a kind of a creepy song. It reminds me of maybe this being played during like a Mike Myers scene where it was like something in the woods. I believe that would probably be played because it has a really ominous tone to it, and with Sid and Craig's samples and all that stuff and all that jazz, it's kind of given it a more ominous tone, like I said before, and also more haunting tone if you want to consider it like that. But it's a really good song. Heirloom, another good song. And then I want to move on to H377, which is probably my all-time favorite Slipknot song off of this record. Like with the Dying Song, the Chapeltown Rag, and Warranty, this brought back more of the aggression that Slipknot had with Self-Titled in Iowa. It's fast-paced. There's a guitar solo in it that was performed by Jim, I believe, maybe. It's really good, and it's just overall just a disgustingly good song, and I would love to see them play it live. This song right here, don't know how to pronounce that, which is probably really disappointing and really kind of embarrassing, but it's fine. It's an okay song. I haven't listened to it yet, honestly, but I think my opinions will change with the song. Yeah, I just think it's an okay song for now. Then you have the last song, which is Finale. It's got a really sad tone to it, in my opinion. I mean, it's kind of like they're saying goodbye almost. Like it's more of they're saying goodbye, and honestly, they're saying goodbye to Roadrunner, which is really sad. If you guys don't know, which I doubt that anybody that watches my content doesn't know about this, but Slipknot is leaving Roadrunner after a 7 or 8 album contract, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but they are leaving, and I think they're not doing records anymore. I think Clown said that, but I think they're mostly doing singles now, which is really sad, but I think they're still doing live shows now, so that's great. I hope to see them live sometime. But anyways, we're going to move on to the next record. So the next record we're going to be looking at, and this is going to be the last record, sadly, but this next record is the Blizzard of Oz by Ozzy Osbourne. This is the first record that Ozzy released with Randy Rhoads, and also the first record that he released, period. So now we're looking at the back, see what songs they have. I Don't Know. Great song. And mind you this, haven't really listened to this record before, so Goodbye to Romance, this song, Suicide Solution, No Bones Movies, Revolution, and Steal Away. I have not listened to those songs yet, so this is just a brief thing for, I guess, three of the songs. But as I begin to explore this album, you guys will maybe see some covers of some of these songs and stuff, and but anyways, I Don't Know. Great song, obviously. It's a killer guitar solo. I mean, honestly, I don't even have to say anything about Crazy Train or Mr. Crowley. About the solos. It's just so good. And Randy Rhoads was one of the best guitar players at that time. And if he were to still be alive, he might have been one of the best guitarists, period, in the world. So, yeah, Crazy Train, everybody knows Crazy Train as Ozzy's pretty much his biggest single for his solo career. And then Mr. Crowley is Mr. Crowley, and it's a great song too. But yeah, so I don't know if this is a original final printing. I believe it's not. It's not in a, like, it's in this little ring thing instead of the actual cover case, like the Enso Far over there. But, you know, I know this is actually the first, printing of the Enso Far. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned, like I said before in the intro, stay tuned for those videos for the Modern Metal performances, for the preview show. Those will be coming out either tomorrow or Tuesday. So, like I said before, stay tuned. And anyways, see ya.